Today, from San Diego, California, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's San Diego taking on the Chicago Blues.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Blues and our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They were losers last time out, but winners of 7 of 9 prior to that. On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they've been cooking these last. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
It was so interesting in the run-up to the draft to talk with different scouts. I got one to tell me that in his notes he wrote down, Mayfield, brash, happy-go-lucky, plays the same way, barely restrained improv act that frustrates opponents and sometimes his own coaches, but produces plenty of highlights. What do you think of that?
The numbers for him from a week ago, 9 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
21
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Mayfield. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Mayfield now from the 50. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Yards.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Mayfield looks to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And Josh Hill has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
The numbers for Hill a week ago. 8 catches, 113 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage is not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong. Takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a cap around this season.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Out of bounds just short of midfield.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man on the out route. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Quincy Enunwa, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Enunwa again the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Josh Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete.
Mayfield's pass.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Throw left side, complete. That's Elliott.
Mayfield's
not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Blues.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
And they go jet sweep. Here's Sanu. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's in a full run by the time he gets the football.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Now Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. It'll be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd down and goal. Mayfield got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chris Godwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to him until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Is good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
6-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
The pass.
Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Johnson on the counter. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he locates Josh Hill, complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Josh Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Catanzaro now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Mostert now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield on the right side. Open is Gesicki.
Mayfield.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Elliott. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. What did they call that on?
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. He'll get this one complete to Davis. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
4 at the 10-yard line.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. His pass caught at the 4.
Pass complete to Mike Gesicki.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Here's Elliott. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Ezekiel Elliott with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And his guys are going to take the lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this carries into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own.
The home side once again ready to take over offensively.
We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
20 more yards. That's good for another. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked.
Incomplete.
But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is caught. And he's brought down. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
To go.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Duke Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
1st down, Mayfield. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Mayfield on 1st down. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu.
Mayfield's pass complete to Mohamed Sanu.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, they'll take over first and 10. At their own 20.
So here's the home side to take over on offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Johnson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly.
Number 24.
Give him a yard down to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, they'll throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
It's now.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
They'll take over first down and 10. At their own.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Now Baker going to keep this himself.
He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1 yard gain.
K1 short on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield.
A quick pass here to Godwin.
Mayfield.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. Nick Kwiatkowski there on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mayfield.
Mayfield's pass.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's brought down.
Complete to Mohamed Sanu.
Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 2nd and goal, Mayfield. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Harris to return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been pretty good, and we see some of his good play, but I guess maybe he needs to be a little bit better right now. They're down.
He does look good in the spotlight, though, doesn't he? He does look good in the highlights, but that's not what truly matters. And right now, as a team, they've got to figure out what it's going to take to get back into the lead. He has to continue to play well, has to keep rallying the offense. The defense has got to pick things up a little bit. And I don't think there's much animosity between the two sides. On the really good teams, both take accountability and try and figure out how they can do more to get their team on top.
Yeah, well, he's doing his part. He's been good.
Number 25,
Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. A gain of 5.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics. He's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a throw here, hold in. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now left side on the swing pass. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
That is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 4 yards remain for second down. They go back to the ground with Johnson. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. And this offense on third down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Able to find Harris, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
The pass
from the 24. They'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
One after now from Catanzaro.
The extra point.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Mostert now to return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st down and 10. at their own 31-yard line.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Ezekiel Elliott.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Patrick Peterson.
Now Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
A first down carry by Elliott. And some room to maneuver. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Chicago. Ezekiel Elliott with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And his guys are going to take the lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, they'll take over. First down and 10.
The home side once again ready to take over offensively. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you go to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now this throw caught left side. They find some open field here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 78 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Catanzaro now for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Mostert now to return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
at their own 32-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain of 12 yards that time.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run with Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Gilmore. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Elliott.
The handoff to Izzy.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop. Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Toward the pylon, caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Mohamed Sanu hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And his guys are going to take the lead.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Sanders on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Harris to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
They'll take over 1st and 10. at their own 20.
So here's the home side to take over on offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Partner sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Screen play, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
17 more yards.
He's back to throw. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
A gain of 20.
The end result, 21 yards. And two big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Keeps himself upright. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. They go to Elliott again. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote.
Today's final score, Blues.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for our visitors, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the home team here, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.